Hi everyone, welcome if you're joining me for the first time, and welcome back otherwise. Today I want to have a fairly brief chat on software safety requirements, and specifically negative software safety requirements. Now, organisations that I come across are reasonably adept at eliciting and managing software safety requirements, all designed to mitigate identified system hazards. All good. But yet the focus we find of these requirements and the focus of these organisations tends to be limited or restricted to what software should do in order to mitigate identified hazards. What they often lack, though, is what the software should not do. Now, there seems to be this, philosophical reluctance to consider a negative safety requirement. And that's just nonsense. In safety engineering, negative safety requirements are vital. We need to establish what the software must not do, what it must not do to act as a causal mechanism to an identified hazard, and of course what it must not do as a causal mechanism to perhaps a new hazard. Now, the most obvious negative requirement is when a system should not start up, or on what occasion a call should not be made. And a way of eliciting these types of negative software safety requirements would be through an appropriate deviation-based analysis, and you'd be hard-pressed to look better than using a SHARD, SHRD analysis for this particular example. If it helps, and you have this philosophical mental block on not having negative requirements, I'm sorry, I am going to stop doing that. If you have this philosophical or mental block that says you just simply can't have negative requirements, then instead, please think of them as safety constraints, even if they're used as measures of performance which are attached to a relevant requirement. But please do not think that you could have a safe system when the software can contribute in negative ways, and make sure we elicit requirements to ensure that those scenarios do not occur. Thank you very much for listening. Please do join us next time, because you know it, all the cool kids want to be a safety scientist. Cheers, guys. See you next time.